Hi, this is Ed Nowatka with PublishingPerspectives.com. I've got 2 minutes with Bob Mintzheimer, the book critic and reporter with USA Today. So Bob, there's a lot of discussion about a perceived crisis in book criticism, the loss of book reviews in newspapers and the growth of the blogosphere. And I'm curious what your point of view is on that. You've been in this business a long time.
It certainly does seem that newspapers have been cutting back on their coverage of books, which I find a little strange, because if there's one word that's in common between newspaper readers and book readers, would be the word readers. I think it's viewed as, if you measure most books in terms of entertainment dollars, the vast majority of books can't compete with movies, they can't compete with TV.
Right.
And I think if you look at it in those sort of narrow terms, which some newspaper publishers do, it's like, well, we can cut back on book coverage because books aren't that big a deal. But if you look at books as an entire entity,
yes,
they're huge. The trouble is there are so many books,
right,
that one individual book almost is not with few exceptions, is not like a mass medium in the way that a hit movie or a hit TV show would be.
right.
So if newspapers are cutting back on space, which they're doing to save money, they look at, well, are we going to cover TV, cover movies, or cover books? And they take the decision of, well, we'll cut back on book coverage.
And do you think that there's a solution to book coverage going online? Do you think that's a good stopgap?
Right. Well, the other side of that is there's probably more conversations going on now about books than ever before, in the way that the internet was great for publishers, maybe not so much for traditional booksellers, but the way for publishers and authors to get their word out to readers, the internet opens up lots of opportunities. It does the same way for book reviewing. The trouble is, I think what you don't have is sort of a common conversation, because it's so fragmented. It gives everybody a chance to say something, but you don't have a more dominant voice to bounce things off of.
Thank you, Bob. Now, if somebody wanted to take a look at some of your work, where would they be able to find it?
They would go to www.usatoday.com, click on the Life button, or whatever it's called. Then you click on Books, and there you go.
Thanks a lot. This is Ed Nowatka for PublishingPerspectives.com with 2 minutes with Bob Mintzheimer from the USA Today. Thank you.